Hi, this is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in North Chesterfield. Today we're going to take a look at a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. This bank-owned property is located here on just over 1/4 of an acre. We've got a nice wooded lot located here in a really quiet subdivision. As you can see here on this side, we've got a nice buffer between the next home. This home does need a little bit of TLC. I imagine the roof does need to be replaced. It does not look like it has been replaced. And with this home being built in 1992, we're getting close to that time period. Okay, this is hardboard siding, and I wanted to point a couple things out to you. We do see this type of siding here in this area quite a bit. And one thing to look for is if you see a pucker that's located here. It may be hard to see it on video, but as you look down the siding, you'll be able to see little puckers. And when that happens, that means that we have water damage issue with the siding. It's particularly evident when we get to places where we have siding where it needs detailed trim. Like right there, you've got a hole in the trim. Up there, you've got a piece where you can see the hole in the siding as well. It's typically not a big deal if you only need to replace a few pieces, but when you start getting into many different areas on the home, then it becomes a real big issue, and you just might as well replace it with some low maintenance vinyl siding that will give you nice long life with minimal maintenance. Got a really good sized deck back here in the back. Over top of those doors, we do have a tarp, and underneath the tarp is a skylight. If you remember from previous videos, whenever you have a skylight, that is a pretty good place for water eventually to intrude in the house. So I'm very cognizant of that when I'm looking at homes. You want to look around that skylight for light tan staining. If the walls are white or an off-white, it'll show up as light tan staining if you've got water intrusion issues. Okay, on the front, we've got a nice looking porch. You can put a few rocking chairs out here. We do have a storm door. I would want to see gutters with gutter guards to keep those pine needles out of the gutter. Gutters are important. A lot of people overlook the importance of gutters, which can get that water away from the house and protect your foundation. You also don't want them to get clogged, because when gutters clog, that water can create water damage on the house, both in exterior and interior. Here to the right, we've got a formal dining room area. These glass panels are interesting. We typically don't see that. We've got the door there to the right, but it's a great way to kind of separate these areas and yet give you a sound buffer as well, but you can still see through to make the house feel a little bit larger. We're now in our family room. We've got built-ins right up here on the side. Heavy molding in this home as well, and recessed lights. I'll give you a shot here from the corner. Okay, I spoke with a gentleman a day or two ago from Egypt, and he actually is an American citizen, been working overseas in Egypt, and said he's getting ready to come back to the United States and wanted to make sure he was ready to purchase before he actually got here. So we talked for a little while, and it made me start to realize that I do have a lot of people that watch internationally, and I don't use YouTube nearly as much as I should, but I have recently been watching a channel, and the channel is called Our Life Thai, and Thai is Thai. The creator of that YouTube channel is an expatriate. He is about 60 years old, and he's married to a Thai lady, and they talk about their life, everything from trips to the grocery store to what their everyday life is like to real estate. And one of the things they talked about was that you can get a modest townhome with a small garage and in a gated community in Thailand for about $45,000. And another thing they shared was that with that townhome, it is extra to have the capability to have hot water in the home. And I thought that was like really strange. You would never do that here. And all real estate, of course, is local. So there's some customs, some features, some upgrades that we just simply take for granted that aren't necessarily automatically included in homes in other places. I thought that was just really unique. I know I've had some questions from people in other countries about housing styles here in Virginia, and housing styles here vary in the states. We can go down 95 about an hour and a half, and we'll see a significant difference in the homes. There'll be a lot more brick when you go into North Carolina. There are a lot of brick factories in North Carolina. I think that may have something to do with it, but it's just a more common building material. Don't get me wrong, we have brick homes here, but I think it's much more common in North Carolina. YouTube can definitely open up your eyes to the way other people live and what is commonplace in other areas. I was looking at a $24 million estate in Arizona, and it was just absolutely incredible. They had 5 kitchens in the estate, and I can't imagine what somebody would need with 5 kitchens, but if you've got that kind of money to burn, hey, more power to you. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs and take a look up here, see what we have. When I originally looked at this home on our system, our MLS, which is our realtor database, it quoted this home as being a 3-bedroom. When I, of course, came and walked through, I discovered it was a 4-bedroom. So I say that to say, I typically don't put a whole lot of faith in what I read in the MLS, because in many cases it's very different. If someone were to do a search in this area for a 4-bedroom house, this home would not come up as a result. Okay, so it's important to have a good buyer's agent that can do this due diligence for you and perhaps reveal some homes that other people, i.e. the competition, is not even considering. Okay, so another great reason to have a very high octane agent working on your behalf. I consider myself to be high octane agent. Okay, that was 3 bedrooms. Here we have our laundry. Your washer dryer would go there. Nice, convenient on the 2nd floor. And this is our hall bath. Pretty typical fiberglass tub shower enclosure. That's a nice upgraded shower head there that I won't have to replace. And a pretty typical vanity. There is a loan that will combine the purchase price and the renovation needed on this house together into one convenient FHA loan. That would probably be the way that I would go on this house, and simply have the roof, the siding, the interior, rehab, appliances, wrap all that into one loan. And you would have a nice low interest rate on that. Typically, it's going to be 3.5% down of the total of the renovation cost and the purchase price. Okay, we are in our master bath. We've got a nice big master here. They replaced the vanity. We have an antique style vanity there. Nice looking fixtures. And then here we've got our garden tub. And one of the unique things here about the garden tub is we've got mirrors on all 3 sides. I'm not sure that if I get up out of the tub, I want to really see me in 3D or anything like that, but I'm sure you have a perfect body that would not have that mindset. If you have any questions about this or any other home in the market, my name is Max Williams. I would be honored to help. I can be reached on Facebook under Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Have a great day.